You know, like Steven Spielberg, like founded DreamWorks, and now he doesn't make movies anymore. He just like watches other people make movies. That's right. That's us.
We're gonna watch some gaming heroes beat up some superheroes.
And this is actually the first short film on the Quarter Digital channel that I directed. Okay, superheroes versus gaming heroes. Yeah, that's a real hallway, just right down there. We painted it.
You got a real torch in there?
Yeah, that actually belongs to Brandon.
Oh.
And that was just a simple. So when we first filmed this, we actually put like too much blue light. It blew out the sensor of the red, and so we had to dial it back a little bit. Yeah, right.
Yeah, this looks so good.
You can kind of tell. You can kind of tell though.
I mean, it's the first time I watched it.
I'm using it as a wipe between the different takes.
Oh, clever.
Dude, Kevin Senzaki did the sound design for this.
Oh yeah. Dude,
so
I missed
good.
when Sam would make the music for videos.
I forget who
so
scored it. I totally forget who scored this.
Whose voice is that, Sam?
That's because wikis are obsolete. Cortana, what is this?
This whole scene was so much longer in the original edit.
Oh, really?
It was like a 3-minute scene in the original
God.
edit, and I cut it down to like 30 seconds. That was like a really deep joke there. Yeah, this is back after like the first Avengers came out, but I think before the second one, I can't quite remember.
Well, yeah, you got the Avengers 1 thingy, the wormhole. That's a great effect.
Yeah, obviously just had him start there on the ground. The texture on the ground too. Got the buff dudes in Coty.
Dudes, acting 101.
Also, that hammer weighed like freaking 50 pounds.
Really?
Yeah, it was like real steel. Dude, that sword transition.
I've tried to recreate that sword transition
Wait,
before.
wait, you have?
Yeah.
Cool.
I couldn't figure it out though.
It's just a matter of basically duplicating a whole bunch of noise, like fractal noise, with that like weird grid pattern option.
The block option.
And you basically make a pre-comp of it transitioning off, and you have several layers adding on top of each other at different scales. So you kind of go from like a pitch black to a complete white with the linear gradient in between.
Okay, okay.
Of course, jokes, Hitler, Cap senile. And of course, Half-Life 2, classic. Supercharged gravity gun.
It's a great game. Poor little Pikachu.
I did the shield in Element 3D.
Ooh.
Oh, we had a real practical one on set for those shots there.
Yeah, totally.
Like attached to the thing.
That's smart. Oh, that is so brutal. That like does not fit in this video.
Dude, Philip DeFranco shared this video because of that scene.
That's so funny.
You're the best. And this shot right here, this shot and the next one were a Kevin Comerford special.
Dude, I remember just being blown away by that shot.
This one right here.
God, that's good.
Just like straight through the wall. So intense. That shot there where he, here, I'm gonna pause it again real quick. So the shot there where he grabs the hammer and blocks it, he just threw the hammer and I reversed the footage.
Brilliant.
Easiest effect ever, but it's like very powerful.
Yeah.
And it happens so quick. And yeah, it's just like, Mjolnir versus Mjolnir.
Have you seen those outtakes from the Avengers where they just keep trying to throw the hammer at
and
Thor?
And he keeps missing. Yep.
Bumbling in slow motion. It's great.
That kick off screen went through so many different iterations. It was really hard to get to look right.
Oh, really?
And it still doesn't look super good.
I didn't notice.
Gotta catch him.
Jake Roper.
It's a great community.
And this is like, this kind of came down to the core of what I was hoping to get to, is the whole idea between like, what is it, like an unstoppable force and an immovable object? Projection mapping all over the place here.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh my God, that shot took me like 3 or 4 days, just this shot, because
you had to recreate all of the little textures on the ground and the background and everything.
And it's like, you have the ground, you have the train tracks, so there's like ground, train tracks, more train tracks, ground, incline, wall.
Jesus Christ.
And so this was shot in slow motion. We had someone, I think it was John Engie, actually throw his cape up. So at the beginning of the shot, his cape is actually up in the air, but then I had to erase, John from the shot the whole way. and then basically do the entire thing, paint out Thor through the entire thing so that I can rotoscope him back in, and then
Oh my
that's
God.
why this shot took so long.
How would we do this today?
Basically the same.
Yeah.
Honestly, we do the same. Just the tools are faster. God, it's like this took me like 2 months to make, man.
Oh man. I mean, it's a great video.
I love the sound design here.
Yeah.
Kevin Senzaki did it by putting dry ice on a metal ladder, like the legs of a ladder, and so it was just kind of like crackling on
That's so
the.
cool.
It made that sound.
Finish the fight.
Become Legend was the catchphrase of Destiny when the game first dropped. You know, Bungie. And then it ties back to the beginning. He already saved it.
I already did.
Hey. I just got goosebumps, look.
Dude. Man, I feel like this one holds up. I haven't seen this in a long time.
That composition is beautiful.
Thank you.
like the-
Dude,
the lighting.
the teal and orange. Mm-hmm. Or I guess it's more cerulean and orange.
Nice. That's so good.
God, yeah, that was a video that was a lot of effort and it didn't pay off right away.
Really?
And I forget what the view count is sitting at now, but it was one of those videos that climbed views
Yeah, I
for a
got
while.
you. 11 million?
It's at 11 million?
hot name!
What?
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Dude, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, no, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I think it came together. There's a lot of flaws in it that I still see,
Oh, well.
especially when it comes to like my directing, a little bit of the acting. I mean, the buff dudes aren't really actors, but they did all right, you know.
No, it's always like that,
and-
you know?
No, we're not.
Motherfucker.
No, we're recording a bit.
Well, it sounds like Smash.
Yeah, because we're on camera. We're having fun
wanna
because that's
join?
our job.
We're not playing Smash, but you guys can hang
Sam's
out.
just itching to play some Smash. So
This is the first time they've ever had someone else direct one of their videos for them. So I'm honored.
now let's take a look at Spider-Man Cake Day, which was your coup de
Ooh,
grace.
buddy.
Wait, that's not the right
A
phrase.
what? A sur la table?
Your sur la table, your
sur la
comio
table.
un lapez.
My,
¿Dónde está la biblioteca? How old were you when you started writing this?
When I started writing this, I was 19 years old. I was a sophomore in college. And actually, no, I was a freshman in college when I started writing this. And I made like a little Kickstarter teaser video because originally I was going to do a Kickstarter
right,
for this.
I remember that.
Thank God I didn't. Disney would have shut it down so fast. But I like called Jake for legal advice on that. And he was like, do you want to like show us what you got and maybe we'll just pay for it? And I was like, yeah.
So beginning to end, how long did it take you to make this?
Something like 2 years. I'm saying 2 years.
So that's a real car, right? Just a green screen
Oh
background?
yeah, we went to this
Wait, is that a CG background?
Yeah, it's a full CG
Oh my
background. son.
goodness. Your dedication.
Oh,
that
wait.
dude walked in the
Okay,
back.
look, Joe's Pizza in the background. That's a Spider-Man 2 reference.
The Spider-Man
It's
2,
pizza
this
time.
is supposed to take place in like the 60s, right?
Yeah. But it's an Easter egg, you know? It doesn't, it defies the laws of physics. Hey, they're doing that Spider-Man 3 movie where they're going into all the other universes. I haven't gotten a call yet,
Oh yeah, okay, sure.
but I'm not ruling it out. No, but this was a fun thing to shoot. We drove from San Francisco down to San Rafael or something, and there's this random lady who owns this like warehouse full of vintage cars, and like it has a full diner in it. It's a really weird place.
Whoa.
And she just let me shoot in that car for like 6 hours one day. It was
Dang,
great.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's not working. Spend all the money for nothing. You just wait.
This is my first time doing like full CG shots, and it was painful.
Yeah.
Even with all the
And is this shot right here? Yep.
yeah, that's obviously full CG. I was very proud of this.
I remember you did this shot, the whole like Marvel type opening, like way before you ever did most of the VFX shots for the entire piece.
I mean, that was my problem, is I would get so sucked into one thing and work really hard on it, and then ignore everything
Still
else.
probably the coolest intro we've had on Corridor.
I am very happy with it. CG cars. I was 3 hours late to this day on set.
What?
Just because I had to freaking finagle that telephone booth into a car, and it was impossible.
Oh my goodness.
But that's not an excuse. That's my friend Josh, my friend Avery. And
Who's the girl?
my ex-girlfriend. This is like our disgusting
classic.
alley that we shoot
was
in
gross?
San Francisco. Oh, it's disgusting. You,
Really?
like, touch the ground and you just have.
Dude, that shot right there, I know that shot's CG. CG mask.
Oh yeah. Oh, these shots were so fun to do, but such a pain. They took forever to render, and the animation was so hard because I didn't have a freaking Rococo suit. I was doing all this animation by hand.
Yeah, that's right.
It was ridiculous. If I had a Rococo suit, I would have been done with this so much faster.
Dude, that shot there too.
That was just like real footage with a street.
It's got a really good blend between like live action and CG stuff though. It's like.
Thank you. We fully just went to a public rooftop while people were eating lunch and shit during a work day, and Spider-Man was hanging out. People were like, what the hell is going on? This is full CG. Thank God for Kit Bash 3D.
Peter Parker's very talkative.
He is very talkative.
Hey, I know those pilots.
Dude, they were so not in the mood to shoot this that day. I was just like, hey, I got my friends here to shoot the thing. Are you guys still down to do it? And they're like, oh, what? What time is it? Okay, yeah. But no, they brought it. Sam.
Dude, your windows, all them scratches,
oh,
they took horrible care of their helicopter.
It's that displacement map thing.
Today.
Sam's ad-libbed line at the end of this is my favorite.
Oh yeah, the cake. I remember this now.
It's a superhero secret phrase. The cake.
This is,
Dude, I love this shot.
This is my favorite shot. Dude, the freaking procedural noise for the limbs for shaking.
Thumbnail right there.
Yep. Luckily found like a nice model of some kind of city somewhere.
There's so much in every shot. Like, your scenes are so huge. So much geo.
So much geo.
I like to call return on investment.
That's my buddy Matt. He's the best actor I know, and I put him in everything because he agrees to let me abuse him.
Mary Jane Watson?
Check out the costume.
Oh,
Who's she?
She is, God, I don't remember her name.
Was she an actor you hired? Or?
Yeah, she was an actress we got from SF Casting. I'm
Gotcha.
so sorry.
Okay.
I know she's
It's
not
okay,
watching
she's not
this.
a subscriber.
Yeah, I know she's not watching this, but she was great.
Dude, that Spidey sense.
Displacement map.
Oh, I remember when this whole scene was also like 5 times longer than it ended up being.
Ren helped me cut this down a lot by being like, why doesn't he just put the car up here and then do this thing? I was like, that makes so much more sense than what I had.
You had this whole elaborate scene.
Yeah.
And I just remember thinking, like, you have so many effect shots that you gotta do, and none of these effect shots are necessary.
Yeah, you gave me a
because this
lot
was
of
the cool
grief
shot
about
there.
the physics about that.
Not about this. This is at the end. I'll give you the grief in this because you left it in.
Oh man. This scene sticks out to me as so cheesy now. I mean, I like the slow-mo, like, emotional.
I think the smoke is a little intense.
Oh, the smoke is way too intense. And then Sam being like, "Where is Spider-Man?" is like
no,
very on the
that's
nose.
needed. That's needed.
Okay,
That's
all right. Thank you. Had to change that shot, unfortunately.
Yeah, I missed the original.
I'm really proud of this shot.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah, 3D tracked in background.
Yeah.
This whole sequence took me so long, but this is probably my favorite part, actually.
Oh yeah, I remember when you were working on this.
You were like, "Why are you doing a full CG set?" I was like, "Bitch." There's a little tracking marker in that shot of his face that I forgot to paint out. So it's just like a little tracking marker shaking and then.
Yeah. You got a lot of rotating cameras.
Oh yeah.
Like when the thing flew over.
Mm-hmm. Had to paint out a mat right there. That was painful.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of voice acting in this.
Oh, it's almost 100% ADR.
Dude, I remember that fish shot coming into focus there.
Nice bolo tie. Are you the Subway mascot? Shut up! Howdy. No.
This is right here is when I figured out Mixamo.
Oh,
And
really?
So I started using Mixamo animations, and it saved my freaking life.
All right, so right here.
Those physics don't make sense at all.
Because you go up, and you can't push a rope, so the only way you can pull him anywhere is down.
Well, no, you flick it like a whip, and so once it gets to the top, it goes whoosh, like that.
But then you're talking about the mass of the rope versus the mass. This is so not important. Because the point of the shot is you throw them into the thing. I mean, but if you want to get into the nitty-gritty details, I will fight you on it.
No, I'm sure you're right. This is another scene
The shot
that
works, though.
Kind of cringe at a little bit.
Spider-Man walk away empty-handed after you saved my life? You deserve this. Thank you.
But I'm very proud of the CG right here
Wait, the CG?
in this next shot.
Oh, dude, this final shot. See, the Spider-Man films always have like a really cool final shot.
Oh yeah, you
had
gotta
to
have the final swing. It's the name. It has the final swing.
But you know what makes this shot work? That final pop and damn it. Because it's like, you know, cool VFX and all is really sweet, but like, oh yeah.
This is so fun. I didn't even know they were doing this, and then I watched the video on Corridor. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, you know, we always try to do a thing. Anytime we're like doing branding, it has to be content. You can't just be like, hey, we eventually developed that. So this was the whole point here is that like, you know, he's actually in the universe doing the thing.
It's great.
But yeah, so that final shot there, like all the VFX, super cool. All the camera work, super cool. Animation, super cool. But what pulls it all together and actually makes it a moment for viewers is that final pop and him going, damn it! Because it's like, it ties back to the original thing in the beginning of the video.
Callbacks, bitch.
Yeah, but I mean, it's because it's like the emotional connection. That's what brings out the emotional connection. Otherwise, you're just like,
totally.
Sweet final shot. But now, in addition to that, you're like, sweet final shot. Nice.
Yeah, it's a little button.
Yeah, exactly. Those are important.
That was really fun seeing that clip come out on the Corridor channel. That was a very special day for me.
I bet.
Reading all those comments.
I mean, it was a big deal. It made a big splash because everyone's like, holy crap, this is like the most effort anyone's ever put into a Spider-Man fan film.
I'm tempted to do another Spider-Man thing, but also I don't want to kill myself, so.
I mean, yeah, you can't really like spend 2 years on a short film. It's like not sustainable. The whole point of putting that amount of effort into something like this is that it is a calling card. You're like, all right, this is the culmination of all of my skills and experiences in one easy to share package.
This is true, and I'm doing it again. I got a short film called Scooty.
That's right, and how long have you been working on Scooty?
Over a year, like a year and a half. But it's gonna be good, I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it too. I've seen some shots from it.
Thanks,
pretty sweet. Well, guess what, guys? We just reviewed our first shorts on the Corridor Digital YouTube
VFX
channel.
Artists React to Memories.
We gotta get you on the couch for VFX Artists React.
I would be so nervous, but so honored.
Yeah, I'll make it happen.
Aw.
And then I'll make sure the episode never airs. All right, leave a comment down below if you liked this kind of video. Perhaps we can maybe get Sam and Nico to sit here on the couch to look at some of their earliest work to see how they think about it.
Laters. Sorry I said laters.